All right. So take two then on this whole part of the process. I think what I'll do is I won't, on the YouTube side of things, upload the first edition of this to explain what happened. One more time for anybody who missed it. I made a dumb mistake that I forgot was a thing in this game where we did not cut people first before signing people. So what happened was we pushed the roster limit beyond where this game is programmed to go, to the point where, say, we had 110 people but actually had 117, those extra 7 became ghost players, where it doesn't matter what you do, the game acknowledges them essentially under contract for life. You can imagine how having 7 ghost players for fucking life would completely affect the franchise mode. So we had to re-go through everything. There was a different Super Bowl winner, a different draft, there's different players. Of course, people watching now on the Twitch side of things will know that we ended up with a good running back, star dev running back, 2 star dev wideouts, and a star dev corner, and a star dev kicker, who ended up being one of the ghost players. So we do have to go back through and re-sign what will be the first version of this team. We also have more staff points because, again, this version, this time out, they made it to the divisional round. So technically more starting staff points, but we do actually have the same 2 staff members, which is good. But yeah, so we just had to waste an extra 20 to 30 minutes getting back to where the hell we were in the first place. Balls. Balls, I say. Balls. But it is what it is. Let's hope, fingers crossed, that there are some half-decent players back. I am looking for the draft class. The draft class? Not the draft class. The draft timer. There we go. I forgot to turn that off. And again, we did slightly up the percentages of XP earned. Just a little bit more. So with that, let's take care of the offensive free agents first and then start cutting people off the roster. Okay, cool. Unless I don't have cap space because I haven't technically cut like Herbert off of the team yet. We shall see. Good news at quarterback, we still get fuck all. Mick Lafferty, Ryan Bolin, and Josh Larson. Good God. Good God. So yeah, we can't even sign Lafferty yet. I got to go cut a couple of the actual good dudes. Okay, well, remember that promising start that we were going to have in version 1, everybody? That promising start may have gone right down the drain. Not good. Not good at all. Let's get rid of Khalil Mack. We'll go down to the 46-man limit. Oh, shit, I forgot a couple of minor things that I forgot to do that we would have done the last time. Not a big deal, but let's get rid of Keenan Allen. Again, every single inherited Charger must go. The menu lag on this game is atrocious, by the way. It is actually atrocious. Mike Williams, you got to go as well. And then I think that's all we need to do for now in terms of the releases. That should get us back to positive cap. And then obviously we're still going to have a lot to do to set up the roster. But what a time. Actually, I could have cut one more person. We need to go to the auto upgrade so I don't have to go past that frickin' menu every time. So quarterback, it's going to be humble beginnings at that position for us. We really have to hope another running back or another wideout shows up. It's a shame. We're never going to know what the first version of this team could have been. Because that friggin' roster glitch. Hate it here. So again, at quarterback, Mick Lafferty out of Notre Dame. We got to hope one of these 2 other guys are decent, or Lord knows this is not going to be a good year for quarterback development. Ryan Bolin out of Central Arkansas. Normal dev, but he will probably be our starter because he's younger. And the third quarterback on the team is going to be Josh Larson out of Mizzou. Yeah, 3 normal devs. No real surprise there. God help me. God help me. Running back wise, Cole Miles out of Oregon State. That could be a decent little start. Normal dev, though. Group of 23-year-olds. Do we have anybody else who's 21? I know I can sort by age, but okay. Yeah. This hurts. That hurts a little bit. So, out of this group here, we'll probably... I mean, we can't sign Julius Chestnut. So it's Rashad Gregory out of Harvard. Normal dev, though. Doesn't have the big brain that we needed. And the other running back that we'll sign for now is James Gaines out of UNLV. So we will not have a star dev running back this time. That's my punishment. That's my frickin' punishment for not paying attention. Unless Devonta Hendricks magically has one. He does not. We're not going to check the other guys at that point. It's not worth it. Like I said, with EA not giving us the dev pattern on screen without clicking. We don't have a fullback. Wideouts. The Patriots got rid of Tyquan Thornton? What? Wideouts. Ooh, Christian Edgar. 23 and already a 70 overall. Normal dev, but that's promising. That's not too bad. We also have Willie Corbett. Ole Miss products. Normal dev for him. We're going to have to rely on so many breakouts, aren't we? This is going to be bad. We also have Melvin Norton. Well, Melvin, okay, we do get a star dev wideout. Melvin Norton, 21. 68 overall. That's... Hello, Melvin. We needed that. It's a bit of a pick-me-up. We got the group of 23-year-olds. What about Alex Lewis? You know, actually, it's a fair point. If this guy's star dev, there's a fair point about player tags. You know, actually, good shout about the player tags. Future dev, or future starter, it said, for Bryce Conley. So he does, in fact, have star dev. Let's see if we can find another example of that. Is there another example? Let's check other positions really quickly. I'm going to go to corner. Is that something that we can use as a bit of a cheat sheet? Well, unless we got really unlucky at corner. I don't know if we're going to be as lucky. If we go top 100, sort by the 21-year-olds. Anybody else with that future starter tag? So far, the answer is no. That might have just been a fluke. It's looking like it was a fluke. We haven't seen anybody else with that tag yet. I mean, is it possible that every single player is normal dev? Yeah, but I think that was honestly a fluke. All right, so who else do we have here? Alex Lewis, 21 and a 68. It could be true that there's nobody else. We'll see. If someone shows up at star dev, well then, hey, we know that might be a little dead giveaway for us. Again, it's worth signing any player that's 21 because we can practice. Okay, so yeah, see, it doesn't work because Marion Ballard is also star dev and he doesn't have the tag. He didn't have the tag. Yeah, okay. So, you know, in some instances it clearly works, in others not so much. We have 3 star dev wideouts to start off. Not bad. Not bad at all. What about Jermaine Tompkins out of Auburn? Normal dev, but again, we'll still sign him because he could go practice squad. So right now we only need 2 other options here. Just sort by age here. All right, nobody else is 21. So, 23 and a 68, 22, 65. There's actually a lot of eligible players here, and it's a shame. I'd love to frickin' check all of them, but my God. That's where it gets tough, is just how much do we invest in checking like every player. But I can't help but think, what if there's somebody there, you know? What if they would just add, like, literally think about how fast we could fucking go through this if they just added it onto the screen. But now I'm paranoid. Absolutely paranoid about even some of these other guys who might not be as ideal based on age and overall. I just can't help but think, like, damn, what if there is still somebody here? You know? Right now, it's not looking too good. I will admit to that. So we probably will have to just have a freaking cutoff. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're still going to have the same cutoff that I went with last time. The same kind of self-imposed cutoff. You cannot use the triggers to sort through players faster, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll still have a decent overall cutoff and an age cutoff just out of necessity for time, because otherwise it's just too much of a pain in the ass. So we really have like 2 spots left at wide receiver. It's not different than spending an hour on the draft. That's true. It is still just a fucking pain in the balls, though. It's just, I can't get over the fact that such a crucial piece of information is unavailable unless you click on the player card. It's still mind-boggling to me that it's set up this way. Especially with UDFAs being such a big part of football. We are going to sign Luke Gant. Pretty much no matter what. Because he had some speed. And then it's either this guy or this guy has better acceleration and better awareness. So Dalton Swede, you'd need a dev pattern, or it's the other guy. It's going to be the other guy. Sorry to Mr. Swede. But it's going to be Byron Langham of West Virginia. So this will pretty much be our 5 wideouts. And then after tight ends, we're going to start cutting more players. Like I said, some of these other dudes, like Wiggins, Andrew Kidd, they could be decent, but it's just, there's a time element here, you know? All right, so a tight end. No 21-year-old players, which is okay. We end up with Colin Sharp out of Texas. Normal dev for him. I don't expect us to get a good tight end here, but we'll see. So we had Colin Sharp. We have Percy Kyle out of Georgia. So instead of 2 wideouts and a running back, we end up with 3 wideouts so far with good patterns. The last guy will be Jimmy Harold. Yeah, no dev patterns amongst the tight ends. No real surprise there. Could still look at Surlis, I suppose. Let's just look at this guy for the hell of it, just to make sure. Yeah, normal dev. All right, on the O-line. And again, I'm going to have the same approach. We're not going to move people. If you're a left tackle, you're a left tackle for life. We start off with Ted Harris out of Oregon. Normal dev for Mr. Harris and his terrible, terrible haircut. And then, I mean, Chris Huerta makes the most sense. 1 overall point better. We could technically check both of them, but then you get into the argument of checking Bradshaw. So let's just go for Chris Huerta. And we'll accept it for what it is, normal dev. That's fine. I said after tight end I was going to start cutting people just to really play it safe. We're only at 67, but it's fine. Let's start clearing out those other positions here. Then we'll finish up the O-line and then go with the defense. We're not going to forget this time. So, obviously, this is going to be a bit wonky, but at quarterback, we're cutting Justin Herbert. Goodbye, Justin. I hope you land on a good team. And we won't be paying that cap penalty. We're going to be freeing that up. So at quarterback this year, we are running with Bolin, Larson, and then Lafferty based off of ages. So Ryan Bolin's our guy. Running back. We have to ditch Isaiah Spiller. Isaiah Spiller has to go. And aside from that, we also got to get rid of Lou Nichols. Lou Nichols the third, out of Central Michigan. And we also got to get rid of Mr. Elijah Dotson. How fun it is to have to cut these players twice, which is beautiful. Cut down to 0 after the draft. Yeah. Wouldn't have made too much of a difference, I do suppose, but fair enough. Well, although you can understand why I wouldn't expect that to not break the game. At running back, obvious starter is Cole Miles, with Gaines and Gregory behind him. But yeah, Cole Miles is going to be the guy that we see if he can get a breakout this season. Normal dev. Got to get rid of Horvath. We won't have a fullback this year. No fullback this year. Wide receivers, Josh Palmer still has to go. Can you play Madden on mouse and keyboard? I do not know. I have never played this game on PC. But given that it's playable on PC, I would imagine so. And there you go. Muted plays on mouse and keyboard. Muted, you're a fucking weirdo. I can't imagine playing this on mouse and keyboard. I'm glad it's possible, but damn. All right, Darius Davis has to go. Anybody else? Montreal, Washington. The name Washington. Gonna haunt us forever. Again, we nearly had a kicker by the name of George Washington. Daz Newsome also has to go. We ended up with quite a few wide receivers here, so. Anybody else to cut? Last one is Racy McMath. Vroom vroom to the unemployment line, Mr. McMath. All right, so at wide receiver, we have Norton, Conley, and Ballard as 3 focuses, then Edgar, and then probably Langham? You could argue Corbett, but I think we'll drop... Honestly, we're going to drop Byron Langham. 23 and a 69. The other guy was a 68. Sorry, Byron. You are off the team. So Edgar, Norton, Conley, probably Corbett. Ooh, but Lewis. Lewis is even better. So have Lewis on the team. So Willie Corbett's not a bad option. 6'5", if that guy were to break out. We can't drop the dude above him, Conley, because he has an ability. So yeah, Willie Corbett's got to go. Even if we practice squad him, like he'll be 23. Yeah, it'll be a bit weird. It's got to be an easier way to release the players. There are, but at the same time, it allows me to kind of keep a better track of the team. So Lewis is going to be the last guy. We can get rid of Luke Gant. And then Ballard and Tompkins are going to be sent to the practice squad. So, like, is there technically a way to release people faster? Yes, at the same time, this is multitasking for me. That's the reason we go about it this way. Hold on, did I just screw up? Hold on. Norton, Conley, Ballard, Lewis is here. I made a mistake. That's fine. It's not a big one. We're good. Tompkins to the practice squad. Tight end, Donald Parham, you gotta go. You gotta go, Mr. Parham. Yeah, we will be able to utilize our practice squad. Good old Trey McKitty. Just got a 61-21 UDFA quarterback. So, well, every quarterback wears the number 0, apparently. It's a lovely glitch. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? All right, and again, tight end, we did not end up with anybody outstanding, unfortunately. So it is going to be in order, Sharp, Kyle, and Harold as our tight ends there. So now we can go back to the O-line. We got our 2 tackles. So that's good. It'll be Harris and Huerta. And Rashawn Slater is the next player to get cut off of this team. The exact opposite of what you would think we want to do, of making the team better. We are currently trying to make them significantly worse. All right, back to free agency. Hello, doggo. What is up, doggo? Let's wait to see if she wants to leave the office. I'm going to ignore her for a minute and kind of look over my shoulder. All right, we got to go to the left guard. What do we got? Oh, God, not much. Hello, puppers. Hi. What are you doing? Getting some dog pets in there. We start off in a horrible spot. We will sign Scott Bowden, who will end up being sent to the practice squad because he's 21. Give him some time to develop. We pretty much have no choice but to sign Malik Rhodes. Normal dev is not surprising at all. And we could go for one more. There's Winston, Calvin West. Based off of age and overall, though, you might as well go for Zaire Cummings as another guard. Normal dev for him. What do we got at center? Have we found a star lineman? No. Not last time and not this time either. Oh boy, this okay. Let's start off with Stephen Price, who might end up being the frickin' starter. Oh boy, at center. Right tackles were very strong last time. Was the record the first season. We ended up simming with the actual Chargers team, so I wouldn't say we've officially run a season yet. I mean, we can go for John Sheets or Cliff Hudson. Honestly, we might as well go for Hudson. So someone like Price will probably be the starter. The Chargers, I think they... Was it like 11 wins or something? Made it to the second round of the playoffs. But then we relocated them. And are in the process of stripping down the team. All right, again, 21-year-old players need to be signed because they can be practice squatted. So Zach Silas. Normal dev. Nothing too crazy. Probably going to the practice squad. As I guess the dog just wanted some pets. She just went and laid back down. Devin Beekman. Also normal dev. O-line is typically the most difficult position to train up in this challenge. And then Zach Levingston can also go to the practice squad. It's a Chargers fan, that hurts. I'm sorry. I'm putting you out of your misery by moving the team. Vantrese Holiday. Vantrese Holiday will end up being probably the starting right guard. So Silas will end up being a starter, and then Beekman and Levingston will go to the practice squad. So then right tackle. Okay, we got some options. We don't know how good they are. Let's start off with Keelan Barkley will pretty much end up being the starter based on age and overall. Endo, what's up? I made a massive mistake and had to lose about an hour's worth of progress. It was great. We can also bring in Dalton Dell. Probably to be the second choice. Yeah, no dev pattern for Dalton Dell. Yeah, it's a glitch that's been in this game for years, and I forgot about it until it was too late. And then Justin Hitchens will go to the practice squad. And obviously someone like Rashad Jenkins isn't that bad, but we got people ahead of him. He's got a normal dev pattern too, so... All right, made the final trip before the big move. Made a friend within 10 minutes of being into it. That didn't take long, huh? Goddamn. Let's see. Left end. Oh, we're looking at these three. We got David Leonard. Normal dev. For David Leonard. Next up, Zach Scott. Out of Boise. He's a big Boise. That was terrible. Jesus. And then Frank Carroll out of the U. All right, so left guard, kind of whoever can start there. They're all about the same. We'll get the defensive line done and then go cut more people. Defensive tackle. Do we have any younger players? We do. Justin Barr. Yeah, we're not even up over 70 people yet on the roster, so we're fine. We got Justin Barr. Is there another younger player? There was Alex Edwards. We'll probably end up going to the practice squad. Just, you never know. You never know. And then for the actual signings that we are considering, there's quite a few people in contention here. Let's start off with Tremaine Groves. Normal dev, no real surprise. We're still under 70 people. We got Matthew Love out of South Carolina. Yeah, the defense, it's been pretty rough so far in terms of actual players. What about Dale Bush? Even if Slade or someone like that had an ability, it's not really worth it. Dale Bush out of Virginia Tech. We're hurting a little bit on the defensive side of things. That is for sure. And the last guy that we'll check is Jacoby Bullocks. Yeah, normal dev. About that right side. Any younger players to sign? Not really. I mean, it's pretty much the first three in order that we'd consider. Zach Hyde out of Duke. Normal dev. For him, it's been a bit rough. Brad Barnett out of Ohio State, another normal dev. We had, what, one more, maybe two more that we were considering signing? Johnny Gore. He's going to get that last spot. Out of San Antonio. Humble beginnings for this defense. I'll tell you that much. And again, like Hastings, Langford, they might be star dev, but it just is what it is. Till EA makes that friggin' change, there's not much I can do. I actually gotta put in a frickin' word here. Let me see if I can be the change that I want to see in the world. Give me 1 second. There we go. Thank you. Be that change. I'm trying. Fucking trying. Left guard, Zion Johnson. You gotta go. You gotta go. I love you, though. NCAA legend. The king of pop, Michael Jackson, once said, oh boy, where's Endo going with this? Doo-doo feces. Yeah, I remember that hit song. It was on the Thriller album. The hidden bonus track. So yeah, left guard, Bowden, be dropped to the practice squad. Corey Lindsley, you gotta go. You gotta go. I meant to ask Sarah to see the group of depth that Newcastle's in for the Champions League. I did, and it couldn't happen to a nicer fucking ownership group, huh? It's beautiful. All right, we got Price and Hudson there. Right guard, Jamari Salyer, you gotta go. You gotta go. God damn it, Endo. We got to get rid of Deontay Brown. Deontay. See you later. Peace, love, rev, run. We got to get rid of Brendan James as well. Goodbye, Brendan. So at right guard, it is going to be Holiday and Silas with Beekman and Livingston to the practice squad. Mr. Pipkins, you gotta go. You gotta go, Mr. Pipkins. Get a Harry Potter wave. So we got the Farmer and the Dell. Sparky and Hitchens off to the practice squad. Right tackle's a damn strong position, man. And then on the end, Mr. Joseph Day. Mr. Sebastian Joseph Day. You are out. So we got Leonard, Scott, and Carroll. And then defensive tackle, Morgan Fox out of CSU Pueblo, home of the Badgers. And then Scott Matlock also has to go. And I don't know what it was about Outriders, but there was as fast as that game died. But holy hell, did we have we had a good time. We had a good time on that game. Let's have Hyatt as the starter, Barnett, and then Gore. And then defensive tackle, Tito Ogbunia. You gotta go. You got to go. We can also... Nope, no one else has to go. Defensive tackle, Shits and Gigs. It might as well be Barr as the starter. We're going to get rid of Dale Bush. No Bush. No Bush in Utah. God. Matthew, we will end up playing NBA. We do every year. Let's see, we got Barr as the starter with Groves and Love, and then Edwards is heading to the practice squad. And then we get to our linebacker friends. We'll go ahead and get rid of Mr. Bosa. My God. Yeah, NBA-wise, we are very, very likely to do streamer versus Twitch chat again through the eras. It was a big hit last year, and I look forward to doing it again. Hopefully to a different result. All right, linebackers. We start off with Abdul Gerard. The Gerard. Abdul. Any other younger players? Nope. Let's see if we got the new eras. I heard someone say they added in like a LeBron era or something like that. So linebackers this year suck. Well, I guess we're looking at Kevin Flynn. Spurs rebuild with Wemby. I feel like that's going to be a common team to use, though, huh? So we got Kevin Flynn. Bo Williams, Kenny Leak. Yeah. Middle linebacker. Well, fuck. Hold on. Let me take a look at Kenny Leak and Bo Williams. Not looking that good. Bo Williams. Let's sign you for shits and giggles, even though you're trash. Oh my God. Middle linebacker. Thad Hawkins, the 24-year-old rookie. Big fan. Big fan. He's terrible, though. Want to fix the contract bug with 03? I fucking hope so, because that was very unfortunate. Let's see, Kareem Browning. Normal dev. Come on, man. Come on. Another 21-year-old? Nope. So, really, I mean, it's DeMontre Wright. Mr. Webster. How was the game? I thought Spurs fans on age. Tavon Love out of Duke. Yet to get a defensive player. It took us until corner on the first run of this, before my fuck up, to actually find somebody. Honestly, we might as well just leave it at that. And then on the right, Dennis Yancey. Yancey Clancy. Quite a few younger options here. We look at Matt Short out of Beth Cookman. Hey, we got one. He's fucking terrible, but at least he's younger. Matt Short, star dev. Let's go. We got a linebacker to maybe build around. Beautiful. Beautiful. What about Yasin? Yasin. 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 Those ears could take flight. Amazing. Yasin Stewart. And then we also look at PJ Lowe. Yeah. Not that great, though. Not that great. Yeah, welcome, Matt Short. Matt Short. I don't think we need anybody else then, huh? We got 3 linebackers out of that, if I'm not mistaken. We could look at Rick Raymond. His fucking name's Rick Raymond. So, see if we can bring in old Rick out of Mount Union, home of the Badgers. makes me want to try the Stubbs. It's a fucking masochist dream. We start off at corner with Monte Widmer. Normal dev for the corner out of Penn State. Mr. Widmer. Holy crap, that's a lot of younger players. Peter Perkins. Pickle pepper. Peter. Dangle. Oh, dang old system of down, man. Dang. Cornell Allen. We have Cornell Allen. Star dev. Cornell Allen. Let's go. Let's go, Cornell. We got a corner to build around. Good. We're picking up some momentum here. Oh, did I wake up the dog? I'm sorry, Emmy. I'm sorry. Am I too loud? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You want me to let you out of the room? Am I too loud? I'm just celebrating. It's the clapping, isn't it? You're just like, oh, Master, he's calling me. And it's like, no, you can sleep. That's cool. Don't worry about it. Brian Young, another corner out of Penn State. And we got excited over the start of that. Oh, puppy dog. Puppy dog, puppy dog. Jaquez Logan out of Northern Illinois. Jaquez. Jacques Hughes. My favorite New Jersey Devil, Jacques Hughes. And then Brian Thurston out of UCLA. Another normal dev. That's okay. It's okay. Oh, puppy dog. Oh, puppy dog. All right. So we could also look at signing Chad McDowell. Let's look at old Chad here. Normal dev for him too. The rookie out of USC. Emmy dog. We'll look at Terrence Corbett as well. He's got a dev. He gets signed. He does not, so he will not be signed. Okay. A lot of younger corners, which is good. Is Emmy named after Emmy Sakura? No. EMMY. I've told the story before. I went to the shelter, and Emmy's litter, her siblings, were being watched by this older woman, and she had her granddaughter there at the shelter too, and that little girl's name was Emily. So we named Emmy after the little girl because it made her day. She was very happy. So Peter Barber out of Auburn. Normal dev. Will be a good practice squad option for us, though. Good practice squad option. And then Deontay Curtis out of Pittsburgh. Normal dev as well. Damn. Emmy dog. He's still so soft. All these years, so soft. Earl Burgess. You're probably going to be our starter, Earl. His name is Earl, and he's normal dev. Illinois State, home of the Cougars. And then Oscar Gooden's not that good. So in the other spot here, we have Tremaine Avery, Appalachian State. Tremaine Avery. You know what's horrifying now is that fucking little girl's probably graduated high school already. It's just like, oh my god, my dog's 10. You're an old lady dog. All right, we can look. There's a couple of different options here. We might as well go with Casey Pearson. We're only at 60 contracts right now, so we're not in danger of fucking anything up. But we'll bring in Casey Pearson and Damon Wembley. We're going to Wembley. Impact Wrestling presents this pay-per-view live at Wembley. What's the number that makes it a bug? I mean, we had like 110 people signed last time. So you gotta really fuck it up. And I did. At kicker, Clyde Petty, Enrique Feliz, or Nick Rodriguez. Clyde Petty, normal dev out of Beth Cookman. Go to London and make Wembley the captain. And then the 21-year-old Nick Rodriguez, normal dev out of South Carolina State, home of the Cougars. We might as well check Feliz Navidad. Normal devs. Ferris State, home of the wheels. Oh, Amy Dog, what are you doing? And then at punter, ooh. All right, Mark Stern out of Texas A&M. Normal dev, but he has a 73 overall to start. Same face as that other kicker. We also have Jesse Patterson out of Stanford. Normal dev for Mr. Patterson. And there's a younger option here. Dave Thompson out of Iowa. Sign him up too and just try to build him up a little bit through the prac squad. And that's that. So we do have some players to build around. It's about as kind, if not a little bit more kind than what version 1 would have been. So paying attention to what the dog's looking to do here. I don't think she knows. Either that or she has to go outside and she's like, I don't want to say anything. She's at 85. We're at 87 now. Shouldn't be a big deal. Shouldn't be. Used to be shouldn't be. Guess I read 65 as 85. We can do the math really quickly too, just to make sure we're fine. And if we're not, I'm going to cry. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at Stern. That's 2 at Conley. 3 at Widmer. 4 at Rodriguez. 5 at Young. 6 at Lane. 7 at Silas. 8 at Hyde. 9 at Sharp. 10 at Carroll. Oh my god. 11 at Lowe. 12 at Bowden. Alright, so 7 times 12 plus 3, 87. It lined up. It lined up, right? Yep, 87 and 87. We're good. We're good. No glitch here. Not today. So we do have to finish up this roster, but then we are ready to go for our first real season in Salt Lake City. We'll be back right after I see if my dog has to pee.